The previous two videos, we discussed about the introduction for the earliest cities and later we discussed about citadel. In this video, we are going to talk about Lower Town. Now, when it comes to this particular town, it was the residential area where the common people used to live. This part was surrounded by high walls to protect it from floods. The houses in this particular town were separated by narrow but straight lanes. And the houses here had a separate bathroom, a kitchen and a well. The houses varied from 2 rooms to 20 rooms. When it comes to the Harappan civilization, they had the first toilets with flush in the ancient world. Drainage and streets. Harappan people had an excellent and well-planned drainage system. They paid attention to sanitation and cleanliness. Now when it comes to the drains also, the houses were connected to the street drains and the smaller drains led into the bigger ones. The street drains were usually covered. So, and each drain had a gentle slope and inspection holes were there at regular intervals. So if there is any blockage or anything, they were able to clean that part. Now coming to the streets, the main street was over 800 meters long and 10 meters wide. And these streets used to cut each other at right angles. The streets had round corners to enable heavy carts to take an easy turn. Now by this particular slide, we can easily understand that the Indus Valley civilization designed the world's first underground sanitation system back in 3300 BC to 1300 BC. Life in the city. We had different social groups in the Harappan cities. The first one were the rulers. Now these were the people who planned the construction of special buildings in the city. They sent people to distant places to bring metal, precious stones, beads and other things that they wanted. Craft persons, people who made all kinds of things either in their own homes or in the special workshops are called as craft persons. These craft persons included both men and women. Scribes, these people knew how to write. They helped in preparing the seals and perhaps wrote on other materials that have not survived. Merchants and traders, they engaged in trading the goods from one place to another. New craft in the city. Raw materials. Cotton, wood, ores of metals, etc. produced by farmers and herders, copper, gold, were imported from distant places. Sculptures. Many statues and figurines of humans and animals have been found in Harappan cities. Among them, a stone statue of an important man from Mohenjo-daro, the bronze statue of a dancing girl, the statue of a young bull, and a strong watchdog are worth mentioning. Tool making. Harappan people made tools and weapons out of copper and bronze. These tools included axes, knives, fish hooks, etc. They also continued to make stone tools. Ornaments. The Harappans used gold, silver, copper, bronze, shell and faience to make ornaments. Both men and women were fond of ornaments. The rich probably wore ornaments of gold and silver. Weights and measures. Pottery. They made pottery of various shapes and sizes on the potter's wheel. Now, the Harappan craft persons were skilled potters. The archaeologists have found beautiful reddish glazed pottery with different designs from several Harappan cities. Seals. A large number of seals have been found from the Harappan cities. They usually made seals from terracotta and copper, and the seals were generally rectangular in size, and they usually have an animal carved on them. Spinning and weaving. These people were skilled at spinning and weaving. For example, cloth attached to a silver vase. Toy making. Toy carts, toy plow, clay models of birds and animals were also found. Art of writing and religion. The Harappan people knew how to write. As we discussed earlier, we discussed about scribes. So, we know that the Harappan people knew how to write. Now, when it comes to the script of the Harappans, the script is totally pictographic. Each picture or a symbol represented a word or a sound. The writing is from right to left. And however, this script has not been decipherable yet. Now, coming to the religion, the Harappan people believed in some sort of image worship. So they worshipped the mother goddess. The three-headed figure of a male god in yogic posture. You can see in the slide, and this particular yogic posture male god is surrounded by animals. He is called as Pashupati or Lord Shiva. They also worship the humped bull, the dove, and the peepal tree. We have come to the end of the lesson. Now we are going to discuss about the end of the Harappan civilization. Now the civilization began to end around 3900 years ago. Many people moved to east and south. The reasons for this migration: the rivers dried up, there may have been floods in some areas, deforestation occurred on a large scale, grazing by large herds of cattle resulted destruction of fertile lands. Rivers might have got polluted due to improper disposal of waste. Now, the historians were not able to come to a conclusion how the Harappan civilization ended. That's it for now. Thank you.